Anyway, we have three triangles now as an example here. And we have two sides on each one of these. On this first one, what function do we have at hand to find the angle? We have the tangent, thank you. We have the side opposite, and we have the side adjacent. So sine, cosine, tangent. Oh hell, another hour of agony. So in this one, we have the tangent. What is the tangent? The opposite is 16. The opposite is 16 over 63. So the tangent would be 16 divided by 63, right? What is 16 divided by 63? 0.2539. Now let's go second function tangent, second function answer, and it'll tell us what angle that is, right? What angle is that? Thank you. Now, in our next one, what function do we have at hand? What is the very first function you can see right there? You have the hypotenuse and you have the side adjacent. What function is that? Cosine. Very good. So now we know that the cosine of this angle is 24 divided by 30. What angle is that? Okay. 0.8? You mean the cosine is 0.8. The cosine is 0.8. Is that right? Okay. 800. Okay. Now, if that's true, what angle is this thing? Very good. 36 point what? 86. Thank you. Degrees. Okay, our last one, I bet you can figure what function this is. We have the side opposite and we have the hypotenuse. What function do we have? Sine. We have the sine. So we have a sine. First of all, let's look at this. The sine of the angle, sine of theta, this is always theta, is 12 over 37. Let's turn that into a decimal. Just 12 divided by 37 is by 37, not 13. .3243. Now, if we hit second function sine, second function answer, enter, it'll tell us that that angle is what? 18 something degrees. 18.92, almost 19 degrees. Very good. So this is not that hard, right? Would everybody agree with that? More or less? Anybody not understand what we're doing here? Not see that the sine, cosine, and tangent are just relationships between the sides, and we usually have one of them. Now let's go back and let's find the missing side. Oh no! Okay, let's look at the first one, where we had the angle of 14.25 degrees. Now let's get the exact angle by, now that was what function? Tangent. Okay, let's get the tangent again. Second function tangent, hit clear a couple times, then second function tangent, 16 divided by 63 is equal to 14.25, and a whole lot of numbers behind that, so we have the long exact number. Now, if we want to find the hypotenuse, we can use any one of the functions that's got hypotenuse in it, right? And we've got, because we've got the opposite and the adjacent, so we can use sine or cosine, right? So let's just say we're going to use the cosine. So we've got our angle in there, so now let's put in cosine, second function answer, enter, and it'll tell us the cosine of that angle because we have that big long angle in there, right? And the cosine is what? Nine what? And that's equal to A over H. And we know one of those, don't we? Which one of those do we know? We're looking for the hypotenuse, so we know the A. Let's plug in the A. The A is 63, right? So we now have that thing where we want to change places with these two things, right? And we want to rewrite this as H is equal to 63 divided by 0.9692. What number's in your calculator right now? Is it 9692 in your calculator right now? So all we would need to do is punch in 63 divided by second function answer, enter, and we get 65. Thank you. So our hypotenuse is 65. That's how we need to solve things, not Pythagorean theorem. Because we have that simultaneous triangle thing going on where we're going to go from one triangle to another, and we're going to have to figure out what's going on in the second one. If we don't have the angle, we're going to be all screwed up. Okay, let's find the missing side here, and we have the side opposite over here. And so if we want to find a function that has what we're looking for, which is the opposite, and what we have, like the hypotenuse, we could use the sine, right? Okay. Now we know it's 36.86 degrees, right? So let's just hit clear once, just to make sure there's no junk in the memory, and hit sine 36.86 degrees. Enter. And that's equal to over O over H. Everybody agree with that? That's the sine, oh hell, right? Now we're looking for the opposite, but we know the hypotenuse. What is the hypotenuse? No, 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 no. All right. Untitled, there it is. It's still there. Yay, all right. Okay, we're going to get rid of the hypotenuse because we have that. We're going to plug in the actual number we have, which is 30. So now we know that 0.59986 is equal to O divided by 30. So if we just multiply both sides by 30, you've got 5.59986 still in your calculator, right? So just multiply that times 30, because on this side, that's going to drop out, and we're going to be left with just O. So 30 times 0.59986 is? You could probably call that 18. Okay. Now, the last one. Let's see. What of this junk do we want to get rid of? Probably all of this, right? Okay, our last one. We have the hypotenuse and we have the side opposite. What function? We have those things. We have the sine, so we could find the angle, but we already did that. And it's 18 point something degrees. Okay, now what we're looking for though is the side adjacent, and we have the hypotenuse. So we probably want the cosine of this angle. Well, let's get the sine first. Second function sine, 12 divided by 37. So now we have the exact number of degrees to many, many points. It's 18 point something, right? 18.92, on and on and on. Now, let's take the cosine of that. All we have to do is hit cosine, second function, answer, enter. Nine what? Cosine of theta is 0.9459, and that's equal to A over H. We know the H, don't we? So let's take that back out. We're looking for the A. We're going to plug in the hypotenuse, which is 37. And again, if we just multiply both sides by 37, $35 on the money. Amazing, I tell you. But it's fairly simple, right? It's just a matter of practice. It's what do we have? What are we looking for? What do we have? What are we looking for? What function can we use to find what we're looking for? It's pretty simple stuff. Okay, let's take a little break.